that creation of itself, in that there is birth, an ability to want to be the source. And it's in all of us. And it was in Lucifer. The source of evil is not from a perfect good God, but from a far lesser created being. Even created beings in the image of God, they are not God, but reflections, and reflections can become distorted. I'll further explain the fall of Lucifer, and this will prove what I'm saying. Adam may have been the first human sinner, but he was not the first sinner. Okay? He's the first human sinner, but not the first sinner. So free will in the fall of Lucifer. We read the text in Isaiah. There's something I want you to notice. Go ahead and go to the next one. Let's see. The next slide. She's not back. If you see it in your notes, there. Yeah, that's it. Here's my proof of what I'm saying. In the text that we read, in Isaiah 14, Lucifer 5 times makes bold proclamations using his free will. And out of this, a perfect angel, the light bearer of God, makes these proclamations. It comes out of him, right? Because he is created and not the creator. So he's sub-creation. He's under God, right? So there he is, and all of a sudden he makes these things, these thoughts are produced, and these thoughts, when they become, activated and produce actions, and then the actions caused him to fall. So we see that free will is what produced the option to want to be like God, or to be greater than God. His heart pondered these ideas, evil emerged, came into being. Iniquity and sin is the byproduct of his heart, a heart now evil. And his action is this: I will ascend to heaven above the stars. This also proves that he is the prince of the power of the air over the earth realm. He's not in heaven, as people suppose. He has access to heaven, but he's at a place where he has his jurisdiction. But even in his jurisdiction and in his providence, he wants to ascend to heaven, because I'm the light bearer of God, but you know what? I want to be God. Right? So I will, number one, I will set my throne on high, he says. I will sit on the mount of the assembly in the far reaches of the north. He's going to go up there. I will sit there. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. Again, and then fifthly, I will make myself like the Most High God. Free will. I will. Iniquity is found in his heart at this point. Ezekiel 28:12-15. Thus says the Lord God, you are the signet of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty, God says. You were in Eden, in the garden of God, and every precious stone was your covering. Sardis and topaz and diamonds and beryl and onyx and jasper, sapphire, emerald, and carbuncle, and crafted in gold were your settings and your engravings. And on the day that you were created, they were prepared. You were an anointed guardian cherub. I placed you. You were in the holy mountain of God, in the midst of the stones of fire you walked. You were blameless in your ways. Take notice of this. From the day you were created, God didn't create evil. He created perfect blamelessness. Till unrighteousness was found in you. And where was it found? In his will. I will. He had free will, and that free will caused him to say, you know what? I don't want to just be God's light bearer. I want to be God. Right? How many see that? Lucifer, who now has become Satan, was the most perfect created being in heaven, far surpassing the other angels. He was the chief angel. We were talking in the break, and this needs to be said. Adam and Eve were given dominion over the earth, right? And people have said, and there is some truth to it when it comes to mankind and dominion. Sin came in. Adam was given dominion, but Lucifer was given dominion over the realm too, but in the invisible realm. Lucifer's the light bearer. He's the prince of the air. Man was the prince of the earth. Adam. This was his dominion. He named the animals, and he took care of the things visible, where Lucifer and the angels were over the things invisible. And at that time, I don't believe that the veil is as thick as it is today. It was very thin between the angelic beings and the physical beings. Point, Eve talked with a snake in the garden. That was Lucifer, and it didn't scare her. You and I talked to a snake in the garden, we're running. So what I'm saying is that thin veil between the invisible and the visible wasn't like it is today, where a being appears in front of us, we're going to lose our mind, start pleading the blood, rebuking demons, or fall down and worship Him, right? So we have this gulf between us, but they didn't have that gulf. Therefore, when a snake came into the garden and talked to her, named Lucifer, there wasn't like this trepidation or fear. It was a normal, common thing. So there's some things you can just think about that for a while. Did animals talk? I don't know, but that one did, and it didn't freak her out. So there is this, this thing. He was a light bearer, image bearer. See the visible, invisible, right? Now, so we see that he was the day star. He was perfect. He was beautiful. He was set in the garden. That was his domain in the invisible realm. He ruled there. He walked in the fire of God. It said that all those pipes protruded out. Music just poured out of who he was, out of his being. But still, it wasn't enough. He wanted to be God. So then we move down. That choice, by the way, produced the very existence of evil. Evil had never existed. God knew that this was going to happen. But it didn't come from Him, it came from Him. He was created perfect and blameless. But less than God. How many get that? If you're less than God, the propensity to want to be God is more. That just happens.
What about the free will? The tree of life where He wants us, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
That's where we're going now. The free will and the fall of Adam and Eve. So, let's just look at that real quick. You may not feel as though you were ever at odds with the Creator. Some people don't feel that way. I'm one with the Creator, right? But the fact is, we all were. Christ came for this reason, to resolve our conflict, to reconcile the difference that was between us and God. This is where theology and anthropology converge, by the way. Study of man, study of God, they intersect right here. So we're going to have some Q&A.